Okay, you can head back in now. Actually, while you're here, you may as well take care of this one. There we are. That will be done momentarily. Okay, let's get you in. Oh. Right, could you close this door now? Never mind. You cannot. Could you close the door? Right, okay. That's all we needed to do. Oh. Are you in a bed? You are. Alright. Well, quickly then. I would very much like it if you would remove your gear for now. You can also, you can't store it in there, sadly. Okay, right, you're holding on to this for now. I'll pop it somewhere else in a second. But it is time for you, Malado, to pop on some clothes. There you go. Right. It's good enough. Should be a decent amount of pressure in here now. Pretty much everywhere. Open this up. Could you please open that up? Thank you. Alright, I just want to make sure that everything is tucked away where it's meant to be. And then you're free to go. Do whatever you want. For a while. Alright, sorted. That can go back on your back. This can go in here. Yeah. Alright. Whew. Alright, you can go on towards task and do what you need. Now, what do I want to do in terms of all of this, gubbins? I kind of want to get a lot of this shifted out, so I'm going to control Moken for a bit. Though, I'm going to tell neither one they're allowed to disembark for now, or open airlocks. It is presently 4 AM, which means that it is technically time for Destiny to go to sleep. Or right home, you know, whichever they prefer. Right, as for us, time very much for us to remove all of this. Pop that away. Pop on the boots and the pants and the sweatshirt. There we are. Okay, that was an interesting one. I need to check whether I've got enough room for everything else that I'm going to be... Like, if there's enough room for me to bother going out any further, basically. So I'm going to start hauling gubbins in here, wherever I can. Just get as much of this space cleared up, and then we'll see if there's any reason at all for me to bother going out for another rank. I'm assuming that the meat is not coming for me right now, but there is every possibility it is. Aavak, Moken claimed to notice there was something wrong with Destiny. Yeah, that's true. That's the did it happen recently, like again? Because it happened a little while ago that they said that. I wonder. What could be wrong with Destiny? I suppose maybe they're just really sad. That's probably it. Moken is noticing that their good friend Destiny is a little bit weepy. Definitely got nothing to do with the possibility that Destiny might actually be some sort of alien. That would never happen. Oh, this one has to be picked up. Move down here. This one wreck should provide us with a decent haul by itself. Though one thing I will say is that although I've got, you know, this area empty, I am actually also going to empty out the dolly because I want to repair the things in the dolly to make sure that we're going to get a decent bit of cash for it. So this isn't as much room as it might seem initially. There we go, and down here, up we go. So, dolly time. Actually, first, let's have a look in the little bin. So I do have some things I can pop in there. Don't I? What was in there? These I want to take elsewhere. This I want to put in the fridge. Okay, that's both of those empty. What's in his? Tools can go in there, sure. I don't think there's really anywhere else I can store this, so I'm just going to have to put it there. Right. Once again, really want to just try and get the inventories managed as best I can. Oh, that's irritating. Don't know why that's happening as often as it is these days. Because there's room for it to go in there. And that as well. Let's go drop some of this off. Actually, let's just double check what was in the mysterious drink thing from the meat ship. Before I just leave it at... Okay, nothing. Never mind then. You can be sold. Uh-oh. No, no, cancel action. Pick up. Don't dismantle the dolly. That would make me super sad. Right. Let's pop all these down. A little bit further. No, I don't think there's enough room to warrant going to another wreck. We're just going to head back. Hopefully repair a lot of this on the way. I think that would be the wisest thing to do. Now, my question is, are you safe in there whilst we travel? I'm going to hope that they are safe in there. Also going to say that all of these things need to be repaired at your earliest convenience. There we go. Okay. Let's go and use BD-8. Now, getting to K-Leg around this side is kind of going to be kind of annoying now. I could... It's moved from about... Well, actually, it's moved from there to there, so it's not moving very fast. Is there a way for me to set a point? Oh, no, not really. Is there a way for me to set a point relative to something else? I meant to use map controls there. I guess we could always go over there. This place was called the Point of No Return. I see. Yeah, no, that seems to make sense. Alright, let's go ahead and hail ship. Point of No Return. I would like to undock. That is not the one that I wanted to call. My bad. Hail ship. The one that I'm right next to, please. There we go. Undock. Yep. Share another story. Is that because we were on a meat ship? I think it probably was. Right. So, let's spin about. To a new location. Oh, who's that? Quantum Reagent, you are being so incredibly generous, mate. Thank you very, very much indeed. You've gotten many dapplings their robes today. I kind of overshot there. My bad. Slow and steady wins the race. No. A little bit too much. Game, don't hitch. Not when I'm making precise maneuvers. That is good, I think. Alright, let's get some speed on us now then. I say that, and I never really go that fast. I just don't see the reason to use the RCS, honestly. Let's get up to about... Actually, we're going to go a little bit faster. We get up to 100. The reason for that is we've got 26 minutes to get there. Going halfway would put us about here. So we want about, let's say, 10 minutes, and we can probably make a course correction then to go to K-Leg. I think that's reasonable. Right, it is presently 4:07. What's your roster saying? Yeah, we're in work for 3 hours. And we wanted 10 minutes, so 4:17. But Quantum Reagent, that is incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much for your fantastic generosity. Have a great day, everyone. I am off to bed. You have a fantastic sleep, mate. And thank you once again on behalf of all of the dapplings who now have robes. Hey, Azure Storm, how you doing, mate? Welcome back for the 34th month. What's the poison of the night? Looking forward to a lot of streams this year. I am also looking forward to a lot of streams this year. We're currently playing some Ostranauts. Amusingly, given a vast amount of games to choose from, chat ended up voting for the game we've been playing the last several streams. Now, but yeah, this is why I usually play some sort of other music in the background chat. It's because, as you can tell, there's just massive periods of silence. The music in Ostranauts is actually quite cool. But, yeah, just very, very long periods of no music at all. We'll go and check in the nav station in about 4 minutes. Ooh, over at 90% of electric engineering now. No longer feels refreshed from a nap. Oh, that's a shame. You are actually getting tired, to be fair. Right. Let's slow right down and then go and check in on this. Cancel action. Go use. Want to add that order back down here. And in there. The other day, I was making a braking thrust when I was coming past Ganymede, and some other ship rear-ended me. My ship got boosted to over 1.3 kilometers a second. I had only 400 meters of delta V left. I was so furious. Troll Potato, yeah, the police have have crashed into me, sent me off like at almost 3 times as fast as I was going in the opposite direction, and then had the audacity to dock with me and then fine me because my ship wasn't in good enough order. I was not a happy camper, not even slightly. Oh, my lord. Right, let's get that in position. Right, we're going to want to start performing maneuvers about now. Let's first slow right down. I'm going to want to bring us to about 50 meters a second. I'm going to have to change my velocity no matter what happens. Let's bring it down to about 75 meters a second. There we go. Now let's adjust our bearing. Right around and slowly does it. No, wrong way. A little bit more oomph, please. There we go. About there. Slow. No. Yeah, it's kind of good enough, I think. Come on. Ah. The game always seems to like have a little hitch just as I'm doing something like that. Oh. Let's try and use our lateral thrusts to get us in the right position. Whilst also accelerating to get back towards our destination at a reasonable clip. And there we go. On a little bit more speed, please. We've got to slow right down. There we are. Okay, course changed. I should probably have started decelerating a lot sooner, if I'm honest. But this is good enough. Right. Let's bring us up to about 50 meters a second. Then adjust my bearing again. And about... You know what, chat? For everyone who asks, you know, what is this game? Can you describe it for me? I've just realized... Probably the best way to describe this game is a microprose game. Like, it doesn't describe the genre and stuff like that, but it does describe the feel of the game. This feels like a microprose game. Kind of like Mech Engineer, you know? It's got a Mech Engineer feel. Right, we've got 17 minutes, so let's come back in about 13. Yes. The UI is definitely microprose. Right, we'll come back to this at about 32, 33 minutes. That is 4:32, 4:33, somewhere around there. Go, getting everything ready. Hopefully. We should have enough scrap on the ship to be able to repair more or less anything. We've got a lot of scrap on this ship. And yeah, repair it from damaged even. Let's slow things right down. For now, I would like you to go ahead and cancel use. Though I want to make sure that this does get repaired later, so let's pop that job back there. Okay, here we go. 5 minutes out now. Our bearing is way off. Let's adjust that. Oh, come on, game. Stop hitching. It is genuinely hitching just as I'm making corrections. Oh, my lord. Bye. Come back. Come on, you know you want to. Thank you. Slow it. That's about right. No, it's not. There we go. Slow right down. Good enough. Right, let's adjust my VCRS. Line up properly. That should be good enough. You can zoom right in. And I'll use time acceleration until we're about at... sure, we'll bring us into about... You know what, we may as well just bring ourselves all the way in. Clear that. Right, time to switch. Hey leg, docking please. I would laugh if it said no. No docking for you. I'd actually love it. As much, you know, as much as I'm being, oh yeah, that would be... You're too... What? What do you mean I'm too far away? Am I not? Oh, Ganymede is that close. Right. My bad. It was going off because of Ganymede, and I was looking at that. Need to get a little bit closer then. Clear the warning. Switch over. Let's get docking request for K-Leg. Thank you. Let's bring ourselves in. More or less where I need to be. Just about. Let's just edge it ever so slightly into position. I think I need to do some maintenance on the thrusters, if I'm honest. Because it is not as easy as I would like it to be. Alright, let's start slowing down about that. I want to be going sub 10 meters a second by the time we make contact. But perhaps I could afford to be slowing down a little bit less. Let's bring this in. What a fantastic game. I really love it. Yeah. It's got just the right amount of complexity that I've got something to chew on. I likely do way more than I need to, if I'm perfectly honest. I wasn't quite at the velocity I would have liked there, but there we go. We are now docked, and Moken is bloody starving. So let's go have a quick chow, shall we? Right, what we got to eat? You deserve something a little bit nicer. Let's go for Szechuan beef. Aavak had a talk with the meat. I think it's only a matter of time until Dark Aavak. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. It's madness. Let's have a drink. We need to use the toilet. Let's go do that. I need to sleep too, but I'm gonna wait for a little bit. That is the kind of hunch that you do when you are really not having a good time going to the toilet. Whatever we've eaten recently, I don't think it's in our throat is the only place that there is a meaty lump. Let's just say that. I should have taken care of that. Improve appearance. We'll go and deal with that in a moment. Right, while we're docked, let's use the PDA. Let's use the nav console. Disable the alarm. Remind me to turn that back on, because I will forget and we will die. Right, it's going to cost me 5.5k. Oh no, sorry, it was actually only 600. Never mind. That's not too bad then. All right, Moken, I would love it if you could take care of the repair tasks I've given you. Let's get all of this nice and well maintained, then we'll go and sell. Be careful that your distance is to the station and not to the celestial bodies closest to... Yeah, that was the problem that I was having, yeah. In my experience, if the comms console says you're within 5 kilometers, it'll immediately go to this docking. If you're a bit above, it'll make you click the request docking button again. The problem I've been having is that the nav screen saying I'm sub 5k, but the comms saying I'm over 5k. I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, that was literally the problem I just had. I mean, I was reading the wrong thing. I don't know if that's your situation. This is an early access game after all. So, you know, there are things that can go wrong. Let's get everything repaired if we can. I'm hoping that we're going to make a decent haul with this. How are you doing over there? You're adequately rested. Good. Oh. Has good piloting. Really? Really? Okay. That's very good to know. Maybe they should be the one... How is that going to affect the nav console, though? I'm kind of interested. I'm not docking with anything, not just K-Leg. Sorry, I wasn't clear. Oh, okay. This is the original ship. Oh, this is a big upgrade from the original ship. Yeah, this is the original ship, yeah. We've just been building it a lot. Yeah, we has friend. Destiny's friend. Now, once... Oh, wow. They're all enjoying their time over there, aren't they? Once we're done with this, I'm going to go and do a wee bit of trading. It's 5:17. Yeah, we've got one more hour before it's to finish up. Once Morgan has finished all of these repairs and we've sold things off, I am going to probably just time accelerate for a bit. Though actually looking at the time we've been streaming, maybe that's probably around where I should wrap the stream up. We've been going for 9 hours so far, chat. Is that damaged? Oh yes, it is. I'm gonna have to go out there and repair that. We are almost done with, I think, yeah, fully restoring this. Oh, that's right, we need to finish the battery too. Now, the thing is, we've got a lot of the parts necessary for setting up a reactor. Eventually, we are absolutely going to want a reactor because then that untethers us from the necessity of coming back to K-Leg to recharge our batteries constantly. Why is that fluctuating so much? Interesting. See, I thought you already had a reactor set up. Oh, no, I'm just got batteries. Right. Now then, Moken is starting to just restore floors, so it's time for us to head on out. Go do a little bit of trading. On that note, actually, I'm going to allow them during their free time to go where they want. Right, first things first, let's go and refuel the ship. Tiny, trivial amount to restore the power to the batteries, though the O2N2, it's a little bit more expensive. Still not bad, though. Still pretty solid. Right, let's go access the transit. The ship I started with had actually had patches. It was barely spaceworthy. Yeah, sometimes that's going to be the case. Honestly, I fancy that you're probably going to have more fun with that. In the same way that my favorite kind of game mode in Space Station 13 is you all show up to a ruined station and have to, like, half the crew spawn as unconscious in, like, little pockets of atmosphere around the ruined station, and a couple of people spawn as the repair crew and have to try and build out to get everything back up and running and rescue as many people as they can. Right. Is there anything you want to purchase of me? Let me just double check. Have I got anything I can sell from here? No. Oh, I haven't. Oh, okay. Let me take care of that first. Hopefully no one sees me doing this and then calls the cops, because that'll suck. The amount of hacking I've done to be caught because I decided to do it in the middle of a bar, which is kind of stupid now I think about it. But right, what we got there? No, we definitely got this contact. Use from the BN. Oh, we've got history 8, I believe. Yep, and 9. So okay, that was good. And the gang all together. A series of old-timey barbershop quartet songs sung well but recorded poorly. Wow, I feel like they're calling someone out with that. All right, let's trade. Okay, one. I guess I keep that, since it's worth nothing. These can all go. Now, other than that, do you want anything from hauling or barter? Nothing in there. I very much doubt there's going to be anything in there, but there are probably a few things. We've got some thrusters. You'll give me 2.5k for them, that's fine. You won't take the reactor components, though, it seems. It's a bit of a shame. What we got over here? Nope. Here, nope. Right. Ship batteries, 3 of them, like new, 1.2k each. Not going to sell those, I need those for a quest. It's going to take me a long time to get that quest done, but I'm still going to save for it. Okay, 12k. Less than I was hoping for from the black market stuff, but sure. Let's head back to the port. But I would really like once we've got a reactor, it opens up the opportunity. Well, actually, we might even be able to do trading between K-Leg and the flotilla. Thinking about it. Once we've got cargo spots that I can actually store trade cargo on the ship, Then maybe I could even put some off to the side here. Then we could ferry cargo to the flotilla. Might not be a bad way to make some cash. Right then. That one's the one I want to keep. This one's the one I want to get rid of. Yeah, you know what? We'll just say goodbye to that. Hang on a second. No, that is the one I want to get rid of, yeah. But as for hauling, I just noticed. I will sort that out. Say goodbye to that as well. Honestly, I kind of need to get rid of some of this because I'm stockpiling enormous amounts of material that I'm barely using for repairs, and I'm always adding more. So maybe for a little while, I don't. Either that or I spend some time properly organizing the backpacks so I know that I've got a decent value of stuff available for me. I feel that might be worthwhile. Got a lot of canisters there. I guess I did just pay to fill them though. So, right, 2K for the Suleiman fusion laser array. Air pump can go as well. Actually, all of that. Right? All of these can go. Don't need them. 5.6K for the reactor fuel regulator, and 4K for each of the reactor cores. Nice. I actually tore a hole in the floor of my ship once because I hit the gas pedal too hard. Taught me to repair any piece that I weld onto my ship before moving. Oh yeah, no, absolutely on that one. But you can fall over and take damage, get stunned if you're not strapped in from collisions or acceleration, yeah, definitely. Okay, that's 28K, it's not too bad, actually. It basically brings us back more or less to where we were at the start of the stream. But despite that, I feel that we have upgraded the ship quite a lot. I'm just going to have a quick check what's available right now. There's cargo webbing, yes, for the outside. But you know what? Sure, I'm gonna go and check the sundries and see if they have the cargo pods available. Well, Game Pro said, I had a bit of fun once. I was expanding my ship hull and a security vessel came and gave me a 1K fine. I hopped aboard their ship and accidentally got kidnapped. I took control of their nav console and sent the security officer flying around their ship with full power maneuvers. Okay. So you killed them by exposing the security officer to extreme G's and, you know, the walls inside their ship. Kind of a creative way of murdering without... I am assuming the game didn't, like say you had murdered them. If not, then that is a very creative way of doing it. Kind of impressed. New Earth Ostracon. We've got the Van Buren Firmaway, medical bed. Treadmill. Train fit or remove unfit. And the load exercise, train strong or remove feeble. Signal box. Table chairs. No, they don't seem to have... Yeah, they don't seem to have any more components like the large bulk bins and stuff like that. They somehow ended up stuck outside their ship, flailing their arms, but they were still alive. I see. That diabolical, I must say. Oh, well, actually, no, they do have a storage bay, but what I want is a trading pod. Oh, well. Is there anything worth me picking up here? I mean, there's some things. The arcade gaming cabinet would probably make people feel quite... it would work out a decent amount. What would you recommend? Removing feeble or trying to remove unfit? What would you say would be the first negative you would want to get rid of? Unfit is worse, okay. And let's get rid of unfit. I would like that delivered to my barter zone, please. There we go. Maybe we can get that installed. Unfit makes you exhaust faster. Feeble just makes you less good at combat. Oh, right, okay. So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, getting exhausted gets you killed. Right. Yeah, that's fair. Clobbered by another memory of the dumbest thing I've ever said. Oh, damn it, Morgan, why? Why are you so bad at social? What did the infirmary bed do? I imagine that heals you from actual wounds. That's gonna be my guess. I don't recall seeing exactly what it does beyond that, though. There it is. Now, if I wanted to install that somewhere that wasn't going to be in the way of everything, I guess it would be here. Still kind of in the way of some things, but not as in the way. Is there anywhere else I would want to place it? No, not really. I could put it there, I guess. Or even here. Ah, sure. Place that there. I'm also going to install some conduits. Okay. Let's get this done. Then we're going to take a short break. And let some time pass for the crew. Could you take care of the other one as well? Thank you. Alright. Or restore the conduits that I'm installing. Okay, I'm gonna give Mocken and... Oh, let's actually have a look at the time. So we're coming up to 6. What I could do is take us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours into the future. That will give a fair bit of time for Mocken to do some repairs and other stuff, but also some downtime. Both of them would have had a decent bit of downtime. And we'll be just coming out of the other side of it. Yeah, I like that idea. So 5 hours. Oh, apparently. No, I need to give them 6 hours to make sure they get all the way through it. Okay. Resting, snoozing comfortably. Right. Really? 6 hours need to go by? I'm not sure that's true. Because this should bring me out at 10:10. Sorry, 10 to 10. Oh yeah, I guess. One, 2, 3, 4. Well, Oh, 10 to 11. Sorry, I should have said. Oh my lord, I can read a clock. 10 to 11. I'm gonna bank on that. Go. Okay. Vulcan had 1 free time for working. They tinkered with the floor. Skilled in spaceship engineering. Tinkered with the floor. Destiny Young did 5 times snoozing comfortably. Non-sleep shift. 5 times resting. Destiny Young dreamed of re-engineering the ship design. Skilled in spaceship engineering. Okay. And repaired 45 damage on 193 parts. But they didn't do any treadmill stuff. Which I was kind of expecting them to do, if I'm honest. Oh wow, caught the stream. Now back to work for that with that unbroken streak. Here's Spring Critter. Alright, well, what are you up to right now? Sobs quietly to themselves. Where are you going? You need food so desperately. Why don't you eat something, mate? You are going to die. I assume this game would like punish me severely. But you did well. You can have a spot prawn curry stir fry. Did you eat? Yes, you did. Well done. Then I want you to drink. You don't need a spaceship to go to the terminal. Dude, come on. Don't be dumb. You need to go to the toilet. And then you need to clean yourself up a bit. Who voluntarily uses the treadmill? People who don't want to be feeble. I was under the impression, though, they would use kind of like break stuff in order to relax and get a bit of to like train up their stats or remove negative stats. Perhaps I'm quite correct about that. My bad. What I'd like you to do is, are there any things in here that I can use? No. Where are all of the... Don't stop crying, Des. Come on. Please, Des. Stop crying. See if I can't find those pipes. Are they in here, perhaps? Did buy a bunch of extra wipes. sure I had. And not in there. Which makes sense, because I would hope that they weren't, but did I put them in here somewhere? I guess I must have. I honestly don't know where I put the hygiene wipes. I was sure I had a couple. Oh well. Mocken does have a couple that they can share. Cancel action. Drop. One. That'll do. Boss says, freshen up, you're stinky. Yeah, I had some in the backpack somewhere. Certain of it. Olay, thank you so much for the 6 months. Welcome back. Okay, you are now well groomed. Well done. You're remembering family. Well, you're during downtime, so you can do what you want. For a little bit, you are completely... Oh, I swear. Please stop. Don't stop quietly in the... I have no idea why. Putting on the helmet when you're just going into K-Leg is legitimately frustrating. Right, let's see what you were going to do. You're going to go play console with some friends. You know what? That's probably good for you to socialize. You napped, you're refreshed. Lots of wounds that I could probably get sorted out. Let's get over to Moken. Moken is now also starving hungry, apparently. We'll take care of that then. This time we're going to have some Nacho Fiesta, though. Then we're going to have a drink. Then you're going to probably go to sleep with your free time, or at least I would hope you would. But the kind of crew management part, I was hoping for a little bit more. But this is just an area of the game where it's not currently ready yet, it seems. I'm sure it'll further develop as the game gets a little bit more time on it. Right, so what is our roster for right now? Yeah, work cycle for both. I don't believe there's that much for them to do anymore. You have a look at how damaged the ship is. Some of the walls... Oh, actually, no. Some of the walls definitely do need a little bit of TLC. Oh, yeah. Definitely some of the walls need a bit of TLC. Okay. And with that, then, let's pop on the EVA suit. I'm just going to pop this in here for now. I'll pop them back on when I come back. I'll pop them back off, rather, when I come back. Right, let's just double check. Everything looks good. Let's head out. But Mom told her to never leave the spaceship without a spacesuit. Ugh. No. Incredible. Saw the stream earlier today, just before leaving for work, and was slightly sad that I would miss the stream. And yet here we are, a full workday later, and the Aavak still going strong. I'm actually going to wrap things up relatively soon, I'm afraid to say. I do need to get the ferrets their noms and their meds. Right, we want orders, equipment, conduits and walls. Right, first, actually, I want you to lock this door before I tell you to do anything else. Right, there we go. Now you can't possibly go back and then waste anything. Right, I want you to repair everything from the outside that you can. Hopefully we can reach everything from the outside, but there might be some things that need a certain angle, so as a consequence, even though it looks like we should be able to reach from the exterior of the ship, we won't be able to. We'll see, though. This is quite important for us to get done. There you go. I may as well set that up as well. Time being. And then Moken. Auto task. And go. Now, a lot of these should be fairly quick to repair because they're in a good state of repair. But there are a couple that are way worse than I appreciated. Why does your crew break down crying so often? Oh, I'm not actually sure. I'm going to be honest. I think because I assume that when I ultra fast forward time, they will apply the same amount of time to taking care of their needs, like browsing social media, reminiscing, talking amongst themselves, as they would be able to do if time was running at the regular pace, but I don't think that's the case, sadly. I think maybe it doesn't quite apply the same bonuses as you would be able to get if you just were accelerating time at this rate. I'm not entirely certain though, but it is happening way more than I was expecting. My hope was by having my other characters around, they would be able to take care of their social needs together. They'd be chatting away happily and taking time. Well, they've changed their shift to work now, but they're not in a place where they can easily get inside in order to interact. So you'd have to go through vacuum in order to get in. I'm going to let them have some more time off. But yeah, as a consequence, they're not taking time to take care of themselves, but I'm accelerating time thinking that that's the correct way of getting it to happen. That's my guess. Are they eating food without a table? Oh, that's true. Yeah, they're probably feeling suicidal as a consequence of eating food without a table. But joking aside, I don't think they autonomously take care of their needs that way, which actually surprises me. Well, that was some of the reason for it. To have those kinds of things set up. But it doesn't seem that way, sadly. You know what, though? I actually would like you to just run and not reach that location. Oh, the door's locked. Right. Well, let's slow things down. Where are you right now? You've popped your helmet on, good. Oh, wrong person. My bad. My bad. My bad. You go back to auto task. It's you I want. Right. I guess. Well, you know what? That helmet being with you is actually going to be useful for me for once. Access the lock. Actually, I think the pressure suit is not going to allow you to breathe. So, let's get in. All the way. Amusingly, that did not depressurize that fast. could you access the lock? No, wrong side. Why are you accessing the lock from this side, you dummy? Thank you. There we go. Right, now, let's pop that helmet off, and you can also get some work done. Just on the inside this time. Okay. This way they can all get things together. Ooh, what just happened there? You okay? Yeah, battery's getting a little bit low, but you've got plenty for what I've asked you to do. What I would very much like to see is the entire exterior section of the hull repaired. "98% electrical engineering, we're so close!" Manu notices something wrong with Destiny Young. A little bit concerned. Not gonna lie, still a little bit concerned. I don't know why Destiny's wearing the helmet though, because they're in a pressurized environment, so it shouldn't be a concern. Right, they've taken the helmet off now. Oh, I think that... Why do they keep taking it off? I think I know what it is now. I think it's that they are starting to suffer with hycapnia? Because they're wearing the helmet and it's filling up with CO2. And then they take it off, take a few deep breaths, and then put it back on again. Hypercapnia, yeah. That's the one. Oh, is there anything for them to repair now? What's the time? 11:53. Yeah, you should be working. I guess you've got nothing to repair. Good to know. There's still a bunch of stuff to do outside though, so I am going to ask that you do it. I know, I'm a monster, but here we are. Where the heck is your no? Oh, there we go. Oh, I was a bit concerned about that. Right, you come out over here, please. I'm going to open that door. Going to get you outside. Actually, I do need to check your tools first before I send you out there. 44, 62, 53, 80. There we go. Let's go with the grinder. Yeah, and we should be able to get out now. I just want to make sure that the outside is completely taken care of. At this point, I think I'm going to just let them move back and forth if they absolutely need to. But, no, I don't trust them. Sad to say, but I absolutely do not trust them to not just walk back and forth through the airlock, wasting all of the air. It's expensive air. It's Perry air. Right. And there we are. We should be able to get all the rest of this repaired now. Why they walk back inside in order to... Oh, that's frustrating. Right, just got a couple of little bits left. Do you have CO2 remover on your ship? Yep. As you can see, there's CO2 is the white 0.00 kPa underneath the green one. Green is oxygen, blue is nitrogen, the white is CO2. The CO2 scrubber is here. The CO2 alarm is here. No, that's the thermostat. There's the CO2 alarm. On that note, how much is in the canister? Yeah, we're fine. Loads of room in that canister. Oh, my bad. Right, we are very close to being completely done with the external repairs. And come on. One more. One. Why? Why not? Why? Oh, it is utterly busted. Right. Okay. Alright then. Alright. Let's slow time right down. And this is why we've got so many redundant positions in here. So that does not happen. So that if the power shorts on any of these in particular, then they'll all be restored. Sorry, the power will still be moving through the system. Can you vent CO2 outside the ship with a pump? Probably, actually. Would make sense. Okay. And access lock. Right, you're good. I don't want you disembarking for now. No more shore leave. And I would like both of you to come and get out of your... okay, you to open the door. Clip point. Go. And Moken as well. So from what I've seen so far, I'm really liking the ship design. I'm enjoying having more people, even though it didn't go smoothly. It dramatically sped up the process of getting stuff out of the ship with the meter in there. I don't think I would have been able to do that normally. So I'm very, very happy with that. Let's put that on the floor. We'll get rid of it in a bit. However, it is really clunky with multiple characters, like desperately clunky. And I was really hoping that they would manage their moods a little bit more actively. Do we not have the materials to repair this? Are you genuinely saying that? That must not be true. You finish repairing this and you'll probably go over there and deliver some things. Will you please take this stupid helmet off? That's what it is. That's what the... oh, they don't look good. It is 100% them sticking this helmet on their head constantly and then basically starting to suffocate. Oh, they're both doing it. Oh my god. Both suck. suck, I say. I need to find out which one of these you took that helmet out of. This one. Repair it. No. Okay, well, you've loaded it up with the stuff it needs. So it's just a case of going back outside and fixing it at this point. Because O2 isn't 100%... hang on a second, let's have a look. As far as I've seen, PC is very efficient. Food balancer, he wants the helmet. Oh, I see. Put the helmet to locked crate. O2 isn't at 100%, they immediately rush to get helmets. But that doesn't make any sense, because O2 should never be at 100%. The game only cares about O2 being above 20 kPa. If O2 is ever at 100%, you're in danger, my dude. They put that on because they want to go through an airlock and can't do that without a suit. Oh, there you go, you notice it. It's insufferable how they will never keep it off their head. But the issue is, they don't go through the airlock even when they put the helmet on. They just hang out. Yeah, we've got a new character, Destiny Young. They are causing issues. They want to go through this airlock, but want a helmet, I guess, in order to disembark. Issue is that makes no sense. I've turned off the allowance to use the airlock, but I think this is where we're gonna wrap up today's stream, chat. I need to pay my fees before I get a late fee. We've still got just a bit over 800,000 Dapper Ducats to pay on my mortgage. My ship is worth just under 700,000. Right now, I couldn't even sell the ship and be debt-free, even though I've been improving the ship massively ever since I got it. Stream ending? Yeah, I know, but I gotta go get Ares his meds and let Ares and Athena run around and dance and play and juggle them and give them blanket rides and stuff. Important stuff. Aavak, the question though, how much debt do you still have? Well, like I said, I've got, the ship is worth just shy of 7k, but that's just the ship, not all of the contents, like the loose stuff in the cargo hold and things like that. But I would say that even if I sold everything, I would still, I would still not quite meet what I would need to get by. Only a 10-hour stream, I feel robbed. Well, if you're just gonna have to protect your valuables a little bit better. It's not my fault that you walk around with your smartphone lighting up your face like a Christmas tree in the middle of the night. This is what happens. And talk about Phoenix laughs in having won his ship in the gambling event. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I think I would find that a bit boring. Like, legitimately. I think I am enjoying building my ship up from nothing more than I would just having a ship given to me. I legitimately feel that this is more entertaining for me as a consequence. Right. All right. We are wrapping things up here. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for joining me. It was a pleasure, as always. We are learning more and more about the game, especially in regards to having multiple crew members. The next big milestone for me would be to earn enough money to flip a ship and to gather the materials necessary for doing that. So we would need thrusters, intakes, probably a nav console, batteries, but at that point you've probably got everything you'd need to fix up a wreck and hobble it back to K-Leg and then sell it. The thing with that, though, is that we would need to buy the wreck first for like a couple of $100K. But assuming we could make it, you know, flight worthy again, maybe even throw in some extra doors and rooms so that the value of the rooms is increased, then we should be able to make a bit of cash that way. I think we'll get a lot more back than we invested. It's just you need money to make money, so we need that seed capital, if you like. But yeah, no, I'm super happy with what we managed to do. I look forward to further developments and updates to the system, especially around having multiple crew. And in particular, I very much look forward to having the crew able to autonomously manage their needs a bit more. So, for example, the fact that we do have a toilet, we do have a sink, we do have a fridge full of food and water, we do have exercise equipment and books. It would be cool to be able to fast forward time using the super fast forward and skip a couple of hours and know that, hey, in their downtime they're gonna take care of that. Though that being said, perhaps some of this is still the case that the characters are trying to manage their less than stellar moods. So a quick glance over at Moken here. Coughing, drowsy, is greedy, very greedy at this point. Contact is getting by. Meaning is zealous, privity, solitude, respect, celebrated, autonomy, liberated, self-worth, dignified, security, composed. Contact, unnoticed. So those two in combination are probably, you know, they're not great. Family, distance, intimacy, yearning. Unfit, feeble, fragile. Slow metabolism, charismatic, immunosuppressed, insomniac. But if we have a look down here, these are the big ones. Training, armed melee combat, 10%. Training, combat engineering, 25%. Electrical engineering, we are up to 98%, and that is huge for us. Robotics engineering, 25%. Civil engineering, 25%. Mech engineering, 25%. EVA suit ops, 50%. Software engineering, 0%. We are beginning to work towards our software engineering skill. As far as I know, Destiny has... If we have a look at Destiny, I believe they have skill in software engineering. They've got skill in hacking. I don't know why we lost that information, because we'd already gained it through talking to them. But they don't have EVA skills, so hopefully they'll start building that up. But it appears that I do need to relearn a lot of the information here, and definitely trying to get rid of some of these scars so they're not in pain would be a good idea. We'll see how it goes. Does anyone know how to train, or even what to train, to make a skilled guess at an item's value? Don't know. Actually, that's a good question. That's a very good question. The worst thing is they keep hiding that info when you learn it. I get the feeling it's not working as intended. Yeah, that's probably a lot of stuff like that. I think there's a tab in the PDA for training time, really. On his roster, doesn't really have... Unless, like, operations is there? I don't know. I do not know. Is there, like, there's free, sleep, and work. I'm assuming that free is when they'll like, take care of their personal abilities. But I really couldn't tell you, unfortunately, on that one. But yeah, that's going to be it for me for now. But hopefully... when we get back, we'll be able to start turning our attention to ideally getting some headway towards flipping ships, but that is largely going to come down to just hitting wrecks, one after the other, quick succession, grabbing the best bits, not like tearing apart the walls. I think we did a better job than we have done up to now on the last wreck, since we just grabbed the hefty stuff, came back. I'm still learning the nuances of the autonomy of our characters when I'm giving them like free time and downtime and stuff like that. So as I get more of a handle on what I can do and probably more importantly what I can't achieve with that system, then I will start speeding through things a little bit more aggressively and getting more of the important work done towards flipping ships. But again, that is going to be it. So once again, thank you very much for joining me. Has been a pleasure, always is. If you are just joining me towards the end, then don't worry, you will be able to watch the VOD. And if you prefer watching those sorts of things over on YouTube, then the VODs will be going up over on Aavak After Hours as we go. The second streams with the VODs will start going live tomorrow, I believe. So you shouldn't have to wait too terribly long. But that's it. So ta-ta, everyone. Bye-bye.